What's going on, true gamers out there? This is Sega Man back here with another pickups video. I picked up a few things. There was a sale at GameStop where they had their pro sale. I'll show you that game. I already beat it and got into. And some other games I picked up at my local thrift store and also half-price books. But before we get into that, I want to thank Hebot for inviting me on his podcast called We Got Next. And I want to give a shout out to Master Chief, a new gaming bro I met. He's a diehard Sega fan like me and Hebot. And we had a great podcast. Check it out. It's called We Got Next on Hebot's channel, where I got to finally do a podcast with a good YouTuber, in my opinion. And he's a really cool dude. He has a cool channel. Is E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox. Check him out. I also got to do a podcast with Tuckmaster. He's been on a couple other podcasts. You know what I mean? And there was another guy from the Micro Box of X. I can't remember his name right now. But he's a really cool dude. He has a lot of knowledge in gaming. And it was just an honor to be on Hebot's podcast called We Got Next. So check it out. It's a couple videos back. But it was great video talking about XO19, things we liked, and you know, things that we might not have liked so much about the XO19 in Britain, the Xbox conference they had. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. So check him out. Another shout out to Master Chief. He's a cool bro. He was a really good friend, very close friend of Sir Merkham that had recently passed away and left us in the gaming community. He's very well loved and will never be forgotten. So let's get on with the pickups that I picked up. Actually, a few weeks ago and a few days ago. So the first one I picked up on the pro sale that they had at GameStop. Me and my son went in there. I already beat this game. It is Xbox One X Enhanced. And it was only $19.99. Now, you still can get this. I still see this game going for $40, $45. And that is Rage 2. I already beat the game. It's awesome. Beautiful game. Graphics are pretty good. And with the enhancements, it's a very open world. It's a, shooter type adventure. You can do. There's a lot of side missions to do. In Rage 2. So this game was very well worth the $20, you know what I mean, with the pro sale and you being a member. So I'm still doing side missions, but it is an awesome game, guys. If you liked Rage 2, if you liked Rage 1, you might like Rage 2. And you can also play this in Game Pass. It was just recently added to Game Pass around when XO 19 came out. So check it out. It's a really cool game. It is complete. And if you like action and type sci-fi shoot 'em ups like I do, you might enjoy Rage 2. It was a very awesome game, and I'm still playing it right now. It's made by Baysoda. That makes the popular Doom and Fallout series. But check it out, Rage 2. It's a pretty awesome game. Now, another game I picked up here at Half Price Books for $5.99 for the original PlayStation is called the Next Tetris. And I have the Next Tetris on my Sega Dreamcast, but I was noticing when I was looking at the back of the description of both of these games, they're a little different. So I think the Dreamcast one might be a little different than the version that was made for the PlayStation 1, but and also too, when he was ringing up these games, it was knocking off like a dollar or two. I don't know if there was like certain used games they have there they had on sale. It was no big sale going on, but it actually knocked the price down of the games I got, each game I got, which was pretty awesome. So, and that is complete. The disc here is pretty well, no scratches, pretty flawless. That's awesome. So I'll probably end up checking this out sometime, but I wanted to get it and add it to the old school PlayStation collection. Now the next one I got there too, it was $5.99 also, and this flew under my radar. Now this is a little bit, Looks like a pretty cool game that I want to check out. It is a Disney game called Disney Universe, and that was $5.99. So I'm gonna check this game out. You know what I mean? It does come complete, and it comes with actually comes with a little poster in here. Disney Universal little poster here. Let's just open it up real quick. Yeah, it's just a little poster inside there, which is cool. You know what I mean? But I wanted to pick up some pretty good used games there that are, you know, a little bit cheaper in price. A lot of the games I already have, and I don't have this in my collection. And I made sure it didn't use no Connect, or that the little thing where you put the little characters on there. You know what I mean? And I checked it. It shows you could use your regular Xbox 360 controller. So I'm gonna try it out. Give it a try sometimes. But it looks like it might be a fun, pretty cool game. Looks like more of a family game, but that's cool. That's awesome. These games are also good to enjoy, guys. It doesn't have to always be about shoot 'em ups and photorealistic graphics. I mean, there's other games out there that can be just enjoyable, as fun as those games that we play. So that was a good deal. Now, I didn't have this game in my original Xbox collection. It was only $2 at Half Price Books, and I think it's kind of a strategic game, but I don't have it in my original Xbox collection, and I'm a collector. So I'll give it a shot. It is called Shattered Union by 2K Games. So I picked that up for $2. The game looks like the game's in pretty good condition. Not bad. That looks like they tried to wipe it, tried to clean it. They did. I guess they tried to wipe it. I actually wiped off what you've seen in there. So all I gotta do is take my solution that works with the CDs, and it'll look just like new. And it obviously it did not come with the book. That's okay. But it was $2, so I didn't want to pass it up. I mean, I might clean the case up a little bit, but I didn't want to pass it up to add to the original OG Xbox collection. Now, the other one I got here from Half Price Books, it was only $3, and it's for the GameCube. I don't have this in my GameCube collection. It is the Cars game. So I picked that up for a whopping $3. And it is complete with the game. I think the game is the game is in really good condition. Not bad. But that's not bad for $3 to add this to the old GameCube collection. So, and some of these the car Disney games are fun. And to tell you the truth, these games really look beautiful even on the old systems. Most Disney games look good graphically. You know what I mean? So it looked like it'll be fun, but I wanted to add that, to the GameCube collection. Now let's make sure I have all my Half Price Books games here, and then I'll show you my 2 games I picked up at my local thrift store. Now the next one here is also for the GameCube. It was $3 also. It is Cabelas Dangerous Hunts 2. It was $3, so I picked that up. That's also complete with the manual. Disc is in pretty good condition. Some of these games, they might need wiped a little bit from fingerprints, but as long as there's not no big, huge scratches on any of these games, they're fine. I'm pretty sure these companies, some of them do take it like that, but I think Half Price Books is pretty good with that when they go over trading in these games. But to get it complete like this for $3 isn't bad, so I'm gonna check that out. I have some of the Cabelas games on my original OG Xbox too, and I think one on my 360, and they're fun. They're pretty fun, cool hunting games. They're pretty cool, so I wanted to add that to the old GameCube collection. Now the next one here was $5.99. It is for the PlayStation 2, and it looks fun. It's looks like a RC type racing game. And it was $5.99. It is Smash Cars. So I picked that up at Half Price Books. It is complete also. So I want to check that out. Some of the race games, it's the blue disc, which isn't bad. It's in pretty good condition. Some of the race games that are on the PlayStation 2, they're not bad. You know what I mean? They're not bad. And I'm going to give this one a shot. You know what I mean? And see how it is. It looks like it might look pretty good. Might be a pretty fun game. And I never heard of it, so I wanted to add it to my PlayStation 2 collection. Um, but it looks like it might be fun. It's for everybody. So, not a bad deal. And the last game I got from Half Price Books for the Wii, the original Wii, not the Wii U, that I didn't have in my collection, which I thought I did. It was $7.99 and is one of my favorite all-time games on the Sega Saturn. It is Knight's Journey of Dreams. So I picked that up for $7.99. That is complete in the case. Disc is in pretty good condition, and I like the Knight's game on the Sega Saturn, and I also have it on my Xbox One X. It was back and pat for the 360. Still a good game today to actually go back and play. And I also have Christmas Nights, which is a very rare game. Christmas Nights. It came in a, I can't remember if it was an old Sega magazine, but I got it a long time ago at some bookstore, and it is awesome. You can open up presents when you beat the boards, and you get different things. It shows different times, snow. It's awesome, and I have it. And I actually seen that somewhere for 50 or 60 bucks, just that. And they were giving it to you free a long time ago in one of the Sega magazines, I believe. But I also own that. But I'm glad to have this and add this to my Wii collection. So the last two games I got here for the original PlayStation 2, they seem to have a lot of PlayStation 2 games down there. You're not really finding any Xbox games down there. Maybe a couple here and there. But I wanted to add this to the PlayStation 2 collection. You know, give these games a shot. They were $5.75 a piece. And the first one here is, and a lot of people have played this game and love this game, but I might give it a shot. Now I heard, it, you know, people always, you know, like to be critical about these games. Probably not going to look the best on the PlayStation 2, but I'll give it a shot. It is Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 2 greatest hits. So I'm going to try that out. And the thing that I like about the thrift store that it's really hard to come by now is to get these games with the book. You know what I mean? And the disc to be in really good condition. You know what I mean? It appears when I go down there sometime to get games, I open them up first, and if I always find out that there's no game in there at all, like they're not checking the games before they put them out, or it's a totally different game in there that doesn't match the description of the game. So you have to always check when you go to those thrift stores to make sure that the original game is in there and that it's not scratched real bad. You know, so Shadow Colossus I'm adding to the PlayStation 2 collection. And the last one here, which I believe 100 talked about a few days ago, I think with Hebot, and he said this was one of his favorite games, I believe, on a PlayStation 2, and I picked it up for $5.75. It is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. So I picked that up there for $5. That's also complete in there. And let's see the disc. The disc is in very, very, very good condition. So I'm going to give this game a shot. You know, when I heard him talking about that, he said it was his favorite, I believe, from the series. So I'm going to give it a shot on the old PlayStation 2 and check that out. So, but I can't go bad for $5. You know what I mean? For a Metal Gear game. You know, so got that, and that's it, guys. That's all I have for my pickups today. So I might be back with another pickups video maybe sometime soon, or it could be a little later. You know what I mean? So, and I'm going to do a versus video here coming up soon, and I still am going to do my Sega Man reviews. Just looking at some things I want to show for versus, and I want to do a good one, and also for the different systems, and also Sega Man reviews of games I've played and liked and enjoyed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. thanks for coming by. Thanks for subscribing, guys, as always. You know what I mean? Thank you for giving me a comment section, giving me your comments in the description below, and tell me what you think about the games I picked up. Have you played these games? Do you plan on picking up or collecting for these games, for these systems? Let me know in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you always subscribe back to me, I will subscribe back to you. Don't have to have views or videos, but if you're just starting out, you're a true gamer, you like just watching people talk about games and the positive things about games and their experiences, that's great. You know what I mean? So I will subscribe back to your channel. All right, so take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, Xbox for life. Peace. Sega Man out.